All right, you hear it. You hear the music. December 29th, 2024, in the year of our Lord. December 29th. So guess what? The last episode of High Off the Glass is here today, and we are straight doing it. I am joined today. I'm blessed to have my boy Montega Rebel is in the building.
What's going on? Good afternoon, everybody.
Oh my goodness, the audience is hyped to have you, Montega. We are excited to have you here. I am excited because this is the last one of the year. We made it through. We're gonna do a little.
I've enjoyed this though. I ain't gonna even hold you.
What, this year?
Nah, like the year, yeah. I had ups and downs, but
Right.
like since I started coming on to the show, I've enjoyed this.
Man, praise God. That's what I'm talking about. Now, see that right there is what I love to hear. What I'm excited. That's what I love to hear, and I appreciate you saying that, because here's the thing. I've had, just in this year alone, you're the fourth different co-host I've had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was weird. Okay, so let me tell you how it went. Long time co-host, Coach Hill. Him and I had a falling out. He was acting an ass one day here when I was just trying to do the show. Like, this dude refused to leave because he wouldn't talk to me ahead of time. You know how we communicate throughout the week about the show?
Yeah.
He didn't want to do that. So he got mad one day and just showed up without me going over the show with him and refused to leave when I was just like, look, I got to do my show because I had it planned out. So he refused to leave. I had to physically throw him out the studio. Then he wanted to talk to me after that. I was like, nah, motherfucker, we could have talked last night. What you want to talk now for? Then he got mad at me and called, and called the pigs on me and shit.
Oh?
Yeah, it was a whole thing. And guess what? We're family. so that's what happened with him. Then the other two young brothers I had, King J and Max Dollars. I met Max years ago because he's a locksmith. He put my new lock on my house. And when I met him, when I interacted with him, he was hella cool. Plus, he hit me to some folks down in Sular, black-owned bar. I did a live episode from them, was interacting with them for a while. That was a year ago. Matter of fact, remember that bar that used to be called Cuz?
Yeah.
Okay, they bought it. And what they changed it to? It wasn't Bottoms Up. It was something. I forget the name of it. But they had a few different events down there. They had it for a few years. Now it's closed. And I was interacting with him. Asked him to join the show early was it this year? No. Asked him to join the show late last year. He was with it. Came on. Did it for a while. I met King J. He used to work at that one dispensary that's all up. The one with the green logo, and you see him on one
alien on it.
It's not the alien one. It's the other one. They're out in they're in St. Peter's. They're in North County. Damn, I forget the name. We ain't got to shout him. Anyway, met him at the dispensary out in O'Fallon. Was doing it with him for a while, but then both of them wanted to break off and do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I one thing I want to say is I 100% appreciate you for jumping on. And the other thing too, men need to realize we gotta, especially black men, we have to come together to build shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if everybody is splintered off doing their own thing, then how much power are they having? You know what I'm saying? How much success do you have? If you come together and make a conglomerate, that's kind of how, you know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, then the other side to that is like, well, not the other side. It's the same side of the same coin. What they do, like, because I've been a part of something like that with this music shit, right? So you get
all about that.
You get somebody that'll get next to you, think that they got the game, think they know what they doing,
right? Because
they've been around you for a month or two,
right?
So you think just because of what you see, like this is all it takes, and this is all it is.
I
got this.
Yeah.
And as soon as you jump your ass off into that street, you get hit, ran over, and you realize you should have stayed where your ass was at and learned a little more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I done seen that happen way too many times.
I really don't get it, and it's so easy. Like I guess you know what? It's two things are easy. I guess you know what. To me, I think it's easy to stay and learn more of the craft before you jump off and do your own thing. But for other folks, it's hard for them to do that, and it's way easier for them to just dip.
Because everybody wants instant gratification. Everybody wants to be that. Everybody wants to be that one. You know what I'm saying? So, I've never been that type of guy. I learned that shit from the streets.
I feel you.
Sit back, keep your mouth closed, but watch everything.
Exactly.
And you learn, and you learn. And what don't fit for you, you don't mess with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
On all levels. And I don't know if that's because we East Coast cats. I don't know what it is, but same mentality. 100%
Exactly.
same mentality and shit.
Exactly.
But this is what I wanted to ask you. I wanted to start off the show. Before we get into favorite moments of the year, you said you was in the Shy last night.
Yes, sir.
Getting it in with Dave East, man.
Yeah,
Congratulations, bro. How was that?
Shout out to FTD. What we doing now, and I'm gonna make this is the first time I haven't even told Zeus yet.
Okay. Who's Zeus?
Zeus, Rucker Puff.
Oh, who you with?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't even told Bro yet.
Okay.
But last night I signed a distribution deal with Dave East.
Oh shit! Yeah. Congratulations, famo. Dang.
So now what's gonna happen is that's why I said yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yeah. That's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you sent that.
Yeah.
And when you sent that, I was just like, okay, it's one of two things. He either he got a really good deal or something blew up for him at that show, or he gonna start charging me now to be on the show. It was one of the two. I didn't know.
Now you grandfathered in right now, so you good. You good.
Bet that.
Yeah.
Bet that. I'll
you grandfathered in right now, so you good.
I appreciate you, fam. How that's gonna work? A distribution deal with his label or?
Yeah, FTD from the dirt.
Okay.
So all my music will be basically it's like a cosign, like a stamp. You know what I'm saying? It's no money involved yet.
Okay.
But you know we talked back at the hotel. We talked.
Okay.
So you know, and the reason I made that decision is because of the conversation that we had.
Right.
So you know, he know my history. I got him hip to my history. We knew some of the same people, and then, like I said, he originally got signed to Nas. Nas is the one who, you know, put him on, and then I wrote the verse for Nas' brother XYZ. So that
Jungle?
Was, Jungle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Uchi Wally.
Oh, you said that. Yeah. So you wrote that. You was a ghostwriter for that.
Yeah.
Dope.
So that was our connection. You know what I'm saying? That was our connection.
Okay.
So now, like I said, yeah, man, it's great go up. So basically, like I said, it's a cosign. You know what I'm saying? So my music will have Born Ready, Black 300 / FTD.
Right.
Yeah, I'm in charge of my own shit. You know what I mean? I have creative control or whatever it is I want to do. So it's not like he has. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, it's basically like a cosign. It's a distribution deal.
Oh,
you know
Rebel. Man, where's the thing at it? That's a Funk Master Flex bomb right there. What other sound that I got? Oh shit, I should have played this first. Breaking news. Where's it at? It ain't gonna work. There it is. Montega Rebel, co-host of High Off the Glass with OThaGreat, is now signed to Dave East FTD group from the dirt. My man is on their label. He is co-signed with them. He is part of their group. I am so happy for this brother. Well, anything I can do, Montega, I want you to email me some. I got to send you my email. Yeah. Email me some of your music. Send me whatever you can on socials. I just want to pump you out as much as I can, fam. Oh my God, that is amazing, bro. Yeah. I always liked him, and I don't know if he's had that. He hasn't had that crossover hit yet. Dave hasn't, but for hip hop heads mess with dude. Yeah. And where's he from? Where's he from in New York?
Harlem.
Oh shit. Okay.
He's from Harlem.
Yeah. Man, I can't wait. So what's the next step gonna be with that?
Working on my excuse me. My album is pretty much done. Okay. I have like maybe 2 or 3 tracks that I want to redo, tweak, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just to make it fit the brand.
Right.
And then turn it in. And then get everything, mix and master, turn it in. I'm gonna shoot everything to him, get his approval. And then I'm rocking from there, man.
Okay, so now how does that work? When you got to turn it into FTD, if they
I don't have to.
Right, you don't have to, but you are because you going to because you want to honor the deal.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying, and be 100. So you send it into them. Do they have the final say on if it goes out or not? I know you do, of course, because it's your stuff.
Yeah.
So what do they play? So basically, when you put it out, the FTD logo is going to be on your joint. There it is. Okay. Wow.
And he get the percentage of anything that is made, it'd be like 10%.
10%.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. All right.
But I totally, like I said, a distribution deal is just that. You know what I'm saying? It's not a record deal. It's not a record
Right.
contract.
Right.
Yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yet.
distribution is totally different. That's
Yeah.
it's kind of what Easy had with Jerry Heller, wasn't it?
Nah, that was
Oh, that was that was a
yeah.
record deal.
Yeah, he got screwed.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. Screwed his boys over, then he got screwed. Yep.
Yeah.
It was some fucked up shit, man. I'm again, though, bro. I am super proud of you. I love when good things happen to good people. Even when you was on Tony's show here
Yeah.
on My City, My Music, I always felt a realness to you. You know what I'm saying? You always had a realness to you, and I felt East Coast, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
for sure,
saying?
for
But then rap it to you and get your story. And again, y'all, wait till I interview this man and do like the whole 411 on him, because man, he is. Montega Rebel is exactly that. He's a rebel. I mean, a man is he's a musician. He's a business owner. Still works every day 9 to 5 like you and I. You know what I mean? But still has time to go to what is it? Omaha and kill shows, and go to Chicago and kill shows. This place and kill shows. That place, because his music is dope, and he still finds time to do High Off the Glass. I don't know how you do it, bro. But yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
I'm proud of you, man.
But just to break it down, so everybody knows, like everybody that's listening, anybody that's into the music industry or wants to get into the music industry, a distribution deal is basically, it just primarily focuses on getting your music onto all streaming platforms, et cetera, et cetera. Stop calling. And it allows you to retain ownership of your masters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is
so
crucial.
So you keep creative control. You know what I'm saying? You do all that.
Yeah.
Versus a record deal, meaning the record deal basically, the record deal, the contract, it offers more marketing and financial support.
Stability.
You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you also can get fucked with them too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm proud of you, and I like the way you have it set up, because you want to jump into a distribution deal first. You want to jump into a record deal with these people, because they just think they got you down for 5 albums, and then if you only got enough content for 1 or 2, you want to hook for 3 more albums, and then you're not getting all your money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
and then you in the red.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
and you end up owing them money.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they sit, man.
Once you sign the contract, you owe them money off the rip anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Despite the advance that you get and all that, you owe them money.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Studio time, videos. It's just, here's the thing, y'all. Just pay attention to what Rebel is telling you. Pay attention to what other musicians tell y'all, especially hip-hop artists, because, I mean, I know the game. I've been listening to hip-hop since Fear of a Black Planet came out. So I know, and I actually listened to the lyrics, and they talked about, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chuck. That's my guy. He follows me on Twitter. I love it. What is it? And they've been telling the game and how the record industry works for I don't know how long, especially, and then you got Wu-Tang that came and just changed the whole shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm just happy for you, bro. Keep that going. Again, anything I can do to help with that, please let me know.
Appreciate it.
I want to pump your shit out there.
No doubt.
For real. All right. Well, shit, since this is the last, it's what's up naturally shot. Sure. I can't say the rest. What's up? Naturally shot. All right. So since this is the last one of the year, man, just give me. Hope he ain't mess with that lizard too much. I'm just worried about him with that lizard.
He cool.
What are your since we're doing like a little quick look back to it? When I'm talking to you about the episode this week, I didn't even realize this was. I thought we had another Sunday.
Right.
This month, I'm sure
it came quick, right?
The motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mad
Especially
quick.
since I skipped last week's episode. You know what I'm saying? Trying to gear up for the holidays and shit.
Yeah.
And man, I really wish I did last week's. But what was your favorite moment of 2024?
Besides last night.
I know, right?
What can I say? I got two moments.
Okay.
The advancement of my sock company.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Soul Expression Socks.
Oh, you sold it?
No, Soul Expressions. That's the name
okay.
of
I thought you said you sold the company.
No.
That's what's up.
Soul Expression socks, and these two, it's two things. This next one, but they kind of coincide with each other.
Okay.
Getting a better understanding of myself and the relationship that I've built with my lady.
Wow, that is what's up. So a better understanding of you,
Yep.
and a better relationship with you and your old lady.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
What? So like, how has that benefited you by getting a better understanding of your woman?
I'm all right. I'm gonna be all the way open and transparent.
There you go.
Um, sometimes I operate out of a point where you think you're being a man and doing man shit,
Mm-hmm.
despite whatever your age may be,
Right.
despite the grades coming in, despite
Right.
all that.
Right.
But certain actions that you do is the actions of an immature young kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Yes, sir.
So even though you think like,
Excuse me.
man, I'm that dude. I'm a man. What the fuck is you know?
I handle mine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to be shown that now you're not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. 100%.
And so that led to me taking introspecting to myself and going to therapy.
That's real right there. Okay, there you go.
So
Couples therapy or solo?
nah, me.
There you go. Yeah.
There's nothing she can do to fix me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel
And
you.
so
right.
so that that led, like I said, that led to me going to therapy, and I'm still going to therapy. I got an appointment on the 9th.
Bet.
Certain traumas that I carry as a man that I don't even recognize are being displayed through my behavior, my attitude, my actions, the way I think about certain shit, the way I respond to certain shit.
Yeah.
It all goes back to some shit that happened. You know what I'm saying?
Preach. Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
I'm learning to tap into that and get right with that. But even for me to get right with that, there's another part of that has to be played. And I can't even speak with him, which is my father. I can't even communicate with him to even get over what I need to get over.
Why not? Is he not receptive or what?
Yeah, he just ain't receptive.
Yeah.
And we got a bad relationship, bro.
Yeah.
Bad, bro.
I hear you.
Bad. I mean, bad.
Yeah.
To the point like where if I see you crossing the street today, I'm gonna jump out. The show's over. I'm going to beat your ass.
Wow. One of them.
You
One of
know
those
what I'm saying?
deals. Yeah. It'll. Everything else don't matter compared. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Damn.
And I know that's wrong because that's my father. Still, at the end of the day, you
Yeah.
heard?
Yeah.
But you don't treat me like I'm your son.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So at that point, then if that's the way you treat me, I'm going to respond to that.
Yeah.
The way I will respond to a regular nigga on the street.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't my father ain't no bitch. You know what I mean? He was in the, he was high ranking in the Marine Corps, and
Oh shit, he crazy.
you know
Fuck.
yeah. So, but you gave me that too. You put that in me.
Yep.
Pause.
Yep.
You gave me that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm part of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I have to pull back. Like, yo, that's still my father. But
Word.
like, to be honest, if the nigga died today or tomorrow, I wouldn't shed a tear, bro.
Wow. Wow. I hear you.
I just say, damn, that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do this,
Yeah.
and I'm back at it.
And keep pushing.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
So I'm trying to go like, yeah, all that because that deals with how I dealt with women, how I treated women. You know what I'm saying? How I received or didn't receive love from women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
all that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what that's the highlight of my year.
I see.
That's the
Yeah.
highlight of my year.
Damn, bro. Mine was just the Celtics. I mean, fuck. You made my shit seem stupid as hell. Like, I was like, Celtics won, yay! Like,
Yeah, right.
like that's all. Like,
Who gives
nah,
a fuck?
but
Turn the camera. What he was talking about? But yeah,
right. I had a sports moment. My man had the most deepest shit I done heard on here in a while, and can I tell you I respect that. And I'm always here for it. You know what I'm saying? Because this the one thing about me. You've known me for for a little bit of
years.
time. Yeah, for a couple years and shit. I can play around. I can talk sports. I can talk cannabis, but I can also get serious on that ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit because I don't trip off that. So you saying that is amazing because you're really opening up stuff with me because I had a. Can I tell you? This year was the. Go ahead.
just to
Go
real
ahead.
quick to let you know because
good.
what you just said. You know, we used to have the show at 7:00 on Sundays.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's over. But I'm starting another one. 7:00 on Sundays.
Wow.
About this.
About that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Bad. Okay, bad.
So
Okay.
we gonna get deep.
Okay. Oh, have
Yeah,
me
we
on.
gonna
I
get
want to
deep.
mess with that.
Yeah, we gonna get deep.
Bet. I hope you don't forget about High Off the Glass. Cool. All right, bet. When you gonna start that?
If not next week, week after.
Oh hell yeah. Oh man, send me when you started. You got a logo and all that. When you get all that together, send it to me. I'll put it out on my stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for real. But just listening to you talk about what you went through, that's opening up something for me because 2024 was the best year I've ever had in almost like the worst year because I made some crucial mistakes and put my relationship with my wife in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? And it made some crucial ass mistakes, like type of mistakes that I've never made before. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like I don't want to chalk it up to. I don't believe in that midlife crisis shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit I saw on TV and movies back in the day.
Right.
If there some truth to it, maybe so. You know what I'm saying? But I just chalk it up to me just being a dumbass. But see, one thing you just said, Rebel, which made me want to bring this up, and is real as shit. You said we're men. And we think as long as we paying the bills and taking care of our business and da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da, we doing the right thing. But it ain't just that. Men also, too, we have to cut back on the things that we want. You know what I'm saying? You may want such and such up the street, but you can't have it. You know what I'm saying? You cannot have it. You may want to go do such and such, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of home and you got to do what's right around here. You can't just go do what you want to do. So that right there, what you said, fam, is beyond some real shit. I appreciate you for saying that. You know what I'm saying? And it's real. Like you have to have your own. Like almost with the bro. Remember when we talked about the with the sports betting on the ballot?
Yeah.
It's almost like that. Just because you can sports gamble doesn't mean you should. Because you may, and don't be a sports fiend like me. If you a sports fiend like me and you got it legal at your doorstep, you're going to be on that shit 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So I have to put up, and I feel sorry. This is one dude, right? On my, not the pool I tried to get you because I was just trying to get you on a regular work one. But I got a survivor pool with my boy Emmett that was here for that episode.
Yeah.
And a couple other cats from the gig. And the one dude, his name is Greg, right? And I love Greg, but Greg will gamble. I'm talking about this motherfucker will bet on highlight. Like he will bet. Like if I throw the bet at him, he'll be like, all right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he said to me, he said, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when it's legal here. I'm like, I know, bro. You better put some safeguards up because that's the thing. Like us as men, when it's accessible to you, and if it's not the right thing to do, which is usually not, because the wrong thing is always accessible. You know what I'm saying? That's what's crazy about this world and life that we live in. The wrong thing is always accessible, and the right thing is you got to dig and find that motherfucker. Like, what the? Come on. I couldn't make it no. But I'm telling you, that's legit what it is. And I appreciate what you said, bro. That's some real shit.
Yeah,
that's some real shit.
For sure.
So that was my highlight of the year. Celtics, because finally got over that hump, and then me fucking my shit up and then building it back up. That's what I did. So I was happy about it. What you blowing on right now?
This is watermelon blow pop.
Watermelon blow pop. Okay, what is sativa hybrid? Indica. Indica? Full straight indica? Oh, bet I want to hit that. All right, that's what's up. All right, so we did that. How much? Because you a busy man, we know how you do. How much of the Christmas Day games did you watch?
The Christmas Day games, I didn't watch any of them.
You didn't watch any of them.
I couldn't.
Man, this is definitely a question I should have asked you before we got on air. How you ain't watched none of them?
I caught highlights and I caught the scores, but I couldn't watch none of the games because it was Christmas Day, and I had so much shit going on. Yeah. Dropping gifts off here.
Being a man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it was like by the time I got time to sit down.
Oh, I done knocked the lizard over.
Sit your fucking ass down. So by the time I got done, you know, it was like I was tired. I was pooped. Yeah, I was out of there.
How many runs did you make?
9 kids with 8 women, so a few.
A few? You said 9 kids?
Yeah.
Wait. Every time I talk to this man, y'all, I learn something new right then and there. Every time. I've known this man for a few years. We ain't got real close till this year, but damn, every time I learn something new. How many children again?
Nina.
Good goodness. Boy, you into doing it, boy. You into doing it.
See, I grew up Christian, so my granny always said, the Bible said to multiply and be fruitful. So, you know.
You took that literally.
They said I took that, exactly. They said you took that shit too far.
Good God. Let me give Just a heads up. Hey, Just, your lizard fell. You may want to check on him. My man over here was super interested. I get it. It is pretty. Wow. Okay, well, let me ask you this then. Yeah. Since you did all that, did you watch football?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Oh, I'm about to get mad out this bitch. You made all them runs. You was doing all that. You was doing your fatherly thing on Jesus' birthday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jesus.
Supposedly.
You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, that's the day we celebrate. You know what I mean? That's the day we celebrate. What is it? You doing all this running around for Jesus' birthday. You had 5 amazing NBA games. They weren't like shitty games. You know what I'm saying? They weren't blowouts. They were amazing ass games. You didn't watch a game, but you had time to watch football?
Sort of, kind of, yeah.
How did you watch Netflix? Hold on, because wifey wanted to see Beyonce.
Right.
God damn it. That's what they did.
Right.
The NFL know what they doing, boy.
Exactly.
That's how they got my son of a bitch.
Exactly. But they got their ass whooped.
Yeah, but which one? Because B-More played, they beat the fuck out of
the Texans.
Yeah.
They got their ass whooped.
That's got to be a score-nami. 34-2? Wasn't that the score?
No, 42.
40-2?
It was 42.
I think it was 41-2, wasn't it?
No, because they was at 42, and they only had 2 for like the longest.
What the fuck? How do you only have 2? Would they get a safety?
A safety?
Like, that don't make any sense.
A safety?
Bruh, I couldn't. I didn't understand that game. All I saw was the scores, and then the other one before that. My ass, of course, I picked the Steelers because I figured, okay, the Steelers lost the last 2 crucial ass games they needed to win. They lost to y'all. They lost. I think they lost to. Was it Cincy? It might have been Cincy.
Yeah, it was.
It was Cincy.
But they needed that game.
And they needed that game. And then you get blown the fuck out. And when they at home, it was in Pitt. So I just that really kind of that pissed me off. That pissed me off it pissed me off that so many people watched shitty games. But also too, right? I'm not, and this is funny, right? How Netflix never puts out their numbers for shit, but now they're starting to put it out. When they make that fake ass Tyson, what's that white boy he fought?
Paul.
With that fake ass Tyson Paul event, because it wasn't a fight, it was an event. When they put that shit out, or I think the Brady roast, they did it too. You know what I'm saying? When they had that long ass Brady roast. And then now y'all want to put numbers out. Like before you hid those, but now you want to put them out. And here's the other thing too. You can miss me with that 26-something million because you have the people kidnapped. They can't even flip the channel to go to another channel. Right. You are on fucking Netflix. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to go to Paramount Plus real quick because that means you got to log out of fucking Netflix, close that app, go to Paramount, turn that on. Come on, man. So you can miss me with that 26. I'm not here for that bullshit. I don't believe it. So fuck y'all. Like, for real, man.
Yeah.
Man.
But do you know, like, that score, they got their ass blown out. The O line held them off for an average of 9.3 seconds every snap.
Who's O line?
Baltimore.
B More held them off for
9.3, an average of 9.3 seconds every snap.
Wow.
That boy had enough time to sit back there, tie and untie, and relace his shoes.
That is, see, now here's the thing though, right? I wonder now match that up against how do they do against top tier? Well, yeah, top tier, because Houston, we thought they were going to be top tier this year, but maybe my man had a sophomore slump.
If they let him run that ball though, the way he want to run that ball,
Oh, for real?
yeah.
Yeah, but you can't. It's CJ. Can he go? Yes, he can go. He can take off on your ass.
He wants to.
But of course he does.
He wants
but
to.
But guess what? So did RG3.
But you got to.
I
understand you got to protect him. I understand you got to protect him. I get it. But that boy want to run, man. Let him run a little bit.
So does your boy with Philly.
Yeah.
But they realize if we're gonna be good, we have to have Hurts in this pocket.
Yeah.
Like, for real. I ain't gonna front. I taste more tobacco than marijuana. What is this tobacco? What kind of rap is it?
It's a backwood. It's bambooed.
That's what it is. That's what I'm tasting. Good. I want to taste it. I want to taste the green, but I'm tasting that. What up, Sanchez? Super Sanchez in the house. I want to taste that bud though. But see, and that's the thing. It's one of my hip you. I'm not gonna hip you to because you already know about it. But I'm gonna encourage you strongly to start smoking hemp. I'm telling you,
I don't
bro.
like them.
Have you tried hemp?
Yeah.
Okay. You tried the hemp blunts?
Yeah.
You
I don't like them.
What about raw papers?
I do not like them.
What about?
This is a raw paper.
That's a raw paper.
Yeah.
So where the tobacco coming from in it?
Because I bamboo. Like this is what we used to do back in the day in New York. We call it bamboo.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not
like where we would take a Philly.
Okay.
Because it was only Phillies back then for real. Niggas only smoking Philly blunts, the big joint.
Don't forget Dutchies.
Dutchies too. But we would take the Phillies.
Garches.
Or White Owls.
Yep.
Optimals.
There you go. Yep.
But we would take the Phillies, roll them, and then we would take the paper.
And roll around it?
Roll around. It's called bamboo. Bamboo
Why?
blunts. Because they burn so much slower. You would be smoking this blunt for
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you know what I would do to get that same effect? I would just double up the raws. I just double up raw papers. For real. What do you think about raw papers by themselves?
They don't burn right. I got another style of papers that I use when I smoke papers by themselves.
Okay.
I double them up, you know what I'm saying, make it about, nice size.
Little doorbell and shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, okay, so you do what paper? What brand do you use?
It's called Alita.
Alita?
Yeah, it's I picked it up in Cali because my growers is in Cali.
Nice.
So every time I go out there, they send me back with like a whole package of new shit that they done made and came out with and developing and pushing.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So I got some shit that I know you ain't seen before.
For Bud-wise?
Bud and like wraps and papers.
We got a whole cannabis show. Why you ain't bringing it? Like, yo, next Sunday you bringing that?
Yeah, I bring.
All right, bet. Bring that.
Yeah.
We gotta introduce that shit.
Yeah,
all right, we all smoking on. Sanchez, we are blowing on what is it? Watermelon what?
Watermelon blow pop.
There it is. Watermelon blow pop. That's what we blowing on. Sanchez, you need to bring your ass through too. For real. Next episode, you probably need to bring your ass through. I know what you got going. Oh, and I jumped on that crypto. So yeah, you need to come through and talk about that. But yeah, man, I think the games were outstanding. We definitely. I'm gonna go over them because that's what we do here.
Yes, sir.
What is it? Celtics blew a winnable game against the 76ers, who had something to prove. They wanted to beat us. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to beat us. And I've said this shit time and time again. When it's a big time game, it's like, and we want him to fucking assert himself and show his dominance. He does not do it. The only time I remember this dude doing it from beginning to end was, I think it was Game 6 against Milwaukee in the 2022 playoffs. And I forget what, I don't think it was the Eastern Conference Finals. It might have been the semifinals. I forget which round. Mm-hmm. But JT, when he had that dunk on Giannis that game, he showed his ass the entire game. That was kind of like his arrival. His arrival game was when he dunked on Bron in that when he was a rookie. But when he had that game, it was kind of like, okay, JT is a superstar now, and his team going to the finals. But man, it's just like I don't know if it's him Because I know Philly had some great defense on him early on, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they had great defense. They doubled him damn near every time. He always had to get the ball out of his hands. But when they give you threes and that's all you take, like that's a problem. And then
Shit,
the,
Martin had like what 38.
man,
George had like 34.
this is the second, not the second.
Embiid had like 30, 31.
No, Embiid had what is it? Joel had 27
No, Embiid.
and was assertive.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
27. Yeah, 27.
He had
I'm
27 and was balling and was aggressive and assertive the whole game. You know who wasn't? Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown when he finished with a damn 23 points and was not at all. And the thing I don't get is that how can now JT he finished with 32 points, but they was all in the 32 points, all in the second half. Like, how are all your points coming in the second half? You had 15 boards, so you were doing.
Horford finished with like what 17.
Al, I
Yeah.
do not know what
He
Al
had
finished
like,
with. I did not
he had
pull
like
that up.
17, 15,
And
17.
Al was busting threes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just we're not going to win unless JT and JB run it the entire way. We're just not. Now, granted, it hurt us that Drew Holiday wasn't playing because Drew did not play in this game. He wasn't right Christmas Day. But I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Drew Holiday is he is one of the main reasons we won last year. But Derek White had a bad game. JB did not show his ass. And Maxey had 33 points with 12 assists.
White finished with what 20, 21.
I believe so. Like, but nobody was close to the 33 with JT. Like everybody was either in the 20s or below.
Yeah.
Like so, Celtics. I don't understand. You all have to repeat, and you don't have to repeat for nobody else. You got to repeat for your damn selves because y'all want to repeat. And also too, just to exert your dominance over this league. It's not the Warriors anymore. It's our time. It's the Celtics time, and you're not gonna do that with efforts like that. I was pissed off by it. It was sad. It was really sad.
Who ahead of them? Cleveland.
Yes, Cleveland's ahead of them right now in the East. And I don't overall. If you want to look it up, feel free. I don't know who
Let me see.
the Western. The Celtics are probably either second or third. No, I know they're second behind Cleveland, but they're probably they might be third in the entire league. Where they at in the league?
Second. They're second behind Cleveland. Four games back.
Who's the third team?
Knicks.
No, just not Eastern Conference, the entire league.
Hold on.
Because we know the Knicks are good. The Knicks are sick. You can't pull it up. While you look that up, I'm gonna bring up the Knicks now since you said it. I'm gonna bring up that game. That game was outstanding to me. Wemby, when Wemby, this is the thing about Wemby, right? When he learns, Rebel, to stop flopping and to get his ass in that paint. And the flopping thing, I'm not really worried about with him. But when he learns to get in that paint as well, that boy is gonna be cold-blooded. Like get a mid-range going, get your post down going. Because again, it's almost the same thing. It's always with these Euro players. Y'all want to sit out there and shoot these threes and have these nice little jumpers, but when it's winning time, like Dirk learned in 2011, we're not going to win unless I get my ass on the block. And Dirk was able to learn to back somebody down, then come with that fadeaway and put that little leg up, and boom, get a nice little mid-range. They could not stop that.
Right.
They could not stop that. Giannis is starting to get that. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that's hurting Giannis right now is his health because he didn't play. What is it? He didn't play the other night against the Bulls, and the Bulls ended up beating them, which was good.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that because Milwaukee was winning damn near that whole game, and the Bulls came back and won. But Giannis, when Giannis gets that all the way, it gets that fully formed mid range that was talking about that we thought he would have by. I mean, shit,
game over,
bruh. So it just is because you able to see who got the best record
in the West.
in the whole league.
It is best record in the league is Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like Cleveland's number one. We're number two. Who's number three? Like overall in the entire league.
Yeah.
If you're able to see that, and damn near won this game. I was shocked that the Spurs were as close as they were and almost won it, but they did. And The Knicks, though, the Knicks as a collective, I really wish you would have watched this game because you would have loved it. The Knicks as a collective, we're not going to lose this game. Wemby finished with 42 points and 18 boards, 4 assists, 4 blocks. Damn. But Mikal Bridges was the man. Like, he was the one that just kept getting points for the Knicks when they needed them so they would not go down too low in this game or would keep the lead. This man ended with 41 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals. So he balled. He balled. You got to give it to him.
Yeah.
Mikal, and that right there was him going to the Knicks was a big reason why I thought this year the Knicks would be better than what they were. Now, I think them trading Randall had to happen. But when you got rid of DiVincenzo too, I didn't know about that. And then you bring in another franchise player in Cat. How's that going to work? But it works perfectly. Cat from Jersey, and that's his ex-coaching Tibbs.
See, it just says Cleveland, OKC, Celtics.
See? So even OKC is ahead of us. Okay.
Yeah, OKC.
So that's what I thought. We were second or third. So we're third overall in the league.
OKC is 25-5.
Okay.
Yep.
They're 25-5. What are we, 22, 23?
23-8.
23-8. And who's after us?
Um,
Probably a West Coast team.
Nah, it's between Memphis and New York. They both 22-10.
Wow. So Memphis and New York are tied right now.
Yep.
Wow. So that's it. And I don't know about you. You tell me, man. I want to hear it right now because you know I'm gonna throw this shit back at you in April. What do you think the Knicks ceiling is? Because that Knicks team, man, they ain't nothing to play with.
I think, but I'm biased though because I'm always gonna root for the crib to win. But I want to say second round.
Wow, that's the ceiling you have for your own team?
Because reality, man.
Wow, he said second round, y'all.
I think they're gonna get to the second round and get knocked out.
Damn, that's a damn. Oh, the Knicks fans gonna be like, shit. Wow.
It is what it is. I like dealing in reality.
Wow. Okay.
What they say, pray for the best.
Wait, pray for the best and expect the worst.
Yeah. I mean,
hope for the best and expect the worst.
Yeah.
Good goodness. Well, okay. To me, I don't see that. I think their ceiling is Eastern Conference Finals. I see them right there with us because I think I legitimately think this, and I can't wait till the next time they play because I will be watching. Mm-hmm. The Knicks are better than Cleveland. Cleveland can look as dope.
I think so.
You know what I'm saying? The Knicks are better than Cleveland. So if it gets seeded the right way, they're not gonna face each other in the first or second round. So
the Knicks have always had a pretty decent team. But history has proven when they get they just buckle, man.
Bro,
they fucking buckle.
Here's the thing. You're right. But history showed that the Mavericks weren't going to win until 2011. History showed the Warriors hadn't won nothing since Wilt never even won with them. That's why he went to the. No, I'm sorry. I think the Wilt won one championship with their ass.
I'm saying
went to the Fakers.
My thing
went to the Lakers back then.
In my heart,
it happens. It changes.
Hey, anything is possible.
Celtics showed that.
Anything is possible.
Word.
But in my heart, I'm like, man, I hope they make it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Yeah. So when it do happen, I'll feel better.
Yep.
If it do happen, I'll feel much, much better.
I'll be honest with you. Can I tell you, I'm not a Knicks fan, never have been, but I love those 90s teams. And those 90s teams going against GOAT and his 90s like, man, every time.
That's when ball was ball.
Bruh, like regular season,
ball was ball.
Playoffs, it was amazing. It was amazing watching them go. So and plus I've been a fan of Patrick Ewing since Georgetown. You know what I mean? So I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? And I want them to be good because I think the NBA
rivalries ain't what they were.
You know what I'm saying? They not. But the NBA is better, just like in the other sports. Just like if the Yankees and the Red Sox are good at the same time, it makes baseball better. If If the Celtics hopefully they can beat the Lakers again, but now they the Fakers. If the Fakers, Celtics, and Knicks are all good at the same time, I think that's a wonderful NBA to me. But
if it was back in the day, because they all were.
Yeah. Now, well,
Dudes was scared. Man,
in the '90s, wasn't nobody scared of the Lakers, dog. Lakers ain't had shit in the '90s.
what?
Bro, they went in one finals against us with the Bulls in '91, and other than that, come on, they was never going deep in no damn playoffs. It was Phoenix, it was Houston, it was Utah. It wasn't them.
What era of the '90s you talking about?
The '90s. It's only one decade. He said,
What part of the '90s you talking about? What
he
year
said
of the
what
'90s?
era of the '90s?
Yeah, because it's different eras to this shit,
It's
man.
only one decade.
Teams change, so that's a whole nother era in the '90s with this team.
Bruh, that team didn't get back better until they got Eddie Jones and Nick the Quick. When they got Eddie Jones and Nick the Quick, and then you still have Vlade there, I think. No, yeah. And they was good. And it was the big man they had, Eldon Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, bro. They wasn't doing shit.
I'm talking about when I say niggas were scared to face them, I'm talking about when Magic was playing.
You talking about?
I'm talking
that's
about when,
different.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the new age.
Oh, that's different. Yeah,
I'm talking about when yeah.
Yeah, okay. And I just want to say this: we do not say niggas on High Off the Glass. No, you good. I let it roll earlier because you was talking, you was getting emotional. I get it, and that was some real stuff. But what is it? We refrain from that word on here, but we use every other one. But yeah, I get it. But that I'm just not. Yeah. Lakers, get your shit together. Okay. So, and this little trade that they just made, they traded what's the boy name with the ugly hair?
Who?
The guard.
From where?
With the Fakers. The one that can't, the one that comes off the bench and he's so inconsistent. He's streaky like shitty draws. D'Angelo Russell. They traded D'Angelo Russell and some other dude that nobody knows for Dory Finney-Smith. And from the Nets.
I was gonna say from the Nets.
Yes, and somebody else from the Nets. And I looked at the trade. I'm like, and I saw that on Twitter. And my response was, how does this make them better? I don't get it. But I guess they were trying to strengthen up their front court because they do need to strengthen that up because AD is having issues already. So him trying to make it through this marathon of a season and then be ready for the postseason. Good luck with that. All right, so last game, I did not watch Phoenix Denver. I recorded it. I'm probably gonna go back and watch it. I bet on Phoenix to win and they won. So yeah, I was happy about that. But T-Wolves Mavs, I made it a point. This was appointment viewing for me. I had to see this. This was a get back from Minnesota. For those of us, and I'm one of them who said that the Minnesota's not as strong as they were last year because they don't look it. Their record even shows it, that they're not as strong as last year. But Randall and Ant and DiVincenzo played together. And Rudy did his little goofy shit that he always do. But they played together and they look like, okay, look, we do. The new arrivals look like they did want to be there and that they can play together and they can win big time games. I mean. On Jesus' birthday, they were on a mission and they showed it. They controlled the game throughout. Even though the Mavs look strong enough to win, even when Luka went out. Because one thing that happened in that game in the second quarter, he went out with a calf strain. Mm-hmm. So Luka was done.
They lost yesterday, didn't they?
They did.
The Mavericks, they lost to Portland.
Yes, they did. Like, how do you lose to Portland? Like, that's crazy.
121, like 126 to 120, 122?
But I think it was because they were tired because they had the Christmas Day game, and then I think they played the next day, and then they had a break, and then they played Portland. So I think they may have been tired. I don't know because they won that game after they lost on Christmas Day.
Some excuse for losing to Portland.
For real. But even though the Cavs look strong, even though Luka going out, Kyrie had 39 points. But Ant-Man, he ran it, throughout the game. He only had 26, but it's just, what is it? He only had 26 points, but, I mean, everybody else stepped up points when they needed. Mike Conley, who is a shell of his former self, he did his thing. Like I said, DiVincenzo stepped up. Randall played his ass off. Randall played in that game on Christmas Day, bro, the way they wanted him to play, the way he played in New York that one year before he got hurt. Mm-hmm. Like, he balled. He controlled it, too. So I was proud of them for that. So, there was a get back. They had to get that because I think the players that were there from last year are salty that the way they played so good in the playoffs last year against Denver, knocked out Denver, and then played Dallas in the second round and had nothing. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have enough to beat them, so I think they really wanted to show something, and they did. And then the last one of the night, this game was masterful right here. L.A. Fakers versus the Dubs of Golden State in San Francisco. It was a magnificent game between the two titans of pro sports, LeBron and Steph. I didn't put up their numbers. I mean, I should have put them up. Them dudes did it. Like, please, if you could you look up the Christmas Day numbers real quick? Because I should have put this in the notes. Like, dude, from start to finish, it was a hell of a game. Nobody, you could kind of say the Fakers. I don't even think they controlled it throughout. You know, the Fakers did their thing and had a hell of a game, but Golden State was right there. They were trying to
115, 113.
115, 113. What did Steph have in that moment?
Let me see. Hold on.
Lost by 2 points. The last
Steph.
How they blew that? How you let
38, 6 and 1.
38-6. Wow, he had 38 points.
Yep.
But here's a crucial part about that game. Guess who had the game winning point for them to put them up to?
LeBron Jr.
Hell no. Why he was even on the bench, I don't understand. The boy need to be in the G League. Like, why is he on this bench right now? Y'all not about to play him. You know what I'm saying? Bronny was not getting no clock. He should have been in the G League where he need to be.
Right.
But, dude, they lost off of Austin Reeves getting a layup. They gave up an Austin Reeves layup and lost the game.
He had a triple-double, 26, 10, and 10.
Yo, Austin played his ass off, and he hit a three right before that put them up. But then Steph hit a three that put them up. You know what I'm saying? So, but then Steph had the last shot of the game and couldn't. You know, I think it was I don't know if it was an air ball. But it was really a bad play. I thought the last play of the game could have been better from Golden State. But for you to lose a game off of Austin Reeves layup, like that's pathetic to me, bro. Like, how y'all could not protect that paint?
Hey, put some respect on Reeves' name,
Austin
man.
Reeves, like, and look, right? Don't get me, don't get it effed up. I know that white boy is cold. I mess with him like hell. I take him on my team, but it's just Reeves. Like, come on, man. Like, damn. Not AD, not Bron, but again, man. They played their ass off. What did Bron finish with?
Let me see.
Bron
had 31, I think.
Yeah.
31, 10, and 4.
Woo! 31, 10, and 4. So he had something to prove, man. So props to the Fakers for getting that big time win. Props to Steph and Bron for showing us masterful basketball on Christmas Day, bro. If you get a chance, like if you see a replay of that game, watch it. Watch it.
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
There you go. Peep it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it was so good. It was so good, like from all four quarters, not just the end.
17 and 13.
Yeah, man.
Their Warriors are 15 and 14.
Like and here's the thing. Michael Wilbon put it out already, right? And I was wondering when this was going to happen because Lord knows we talked about this at with cats I work with, basketball fiends like myself. We talked about this years ago when Bron left. When Bron left Miami. Left Cleveland and went to Miami. Left Cleveland the first time. Went to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I know I brought it up, and friends of mine, we talked about it. No, my bad. We didn't say it then. We said it when he left Miami and went to Cleveland because people kind of thought he was going to end his career in Miami. What is it? Which we were wrong as fuck. People was wrong as fuck. What is it? When he went back to Cleveland and he showed, okay, it's not about. He feels like he can do it on his own. He don't need to be, part of a system or part of a franchise.
He won the chip.
Yeah, he is the franchise. So he went back to Cleveland. The first thing I thought of after when he left and went back, and my boy said the same thing. This cat gonna end up, and this is when when the Warriors had their dynasty. He gonna end up finishing his career with the Warriors or some shit, trying to latch on to get one more chip because he loves to chase chips. He gonna fuck around and do that. Michael Wilbon with ESPN already put the shit out there. Well, why don't the Warriors just trade for LeBron right now? Let's just do that. And we saw how good they were in Paris, and I knew that was going to be the case because you saw them old motherfuckers, all three of them, Durant, Durantula, Bron, and Steph, do their thing in Paris. But you had an offense and an entire game that was catered to their old ass. That's why they look so dope. You know what I'm saying? You got young killers like JT and what is it? Halliburton and Drew and these other cats on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't using their young dudes.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm not.
Do you think he'll do that?
Hell yeah. Yes, I do. I think, but see, that's the thing though, right? That's the thing. Is he, because he did it once already when he was younger. He was, and that was his boys' team. So he's able to jump on his boys' team, and he was okay with. Well, they didn't even know how to do it at first. That's why they lost in 2011. Who's the man? Am I the man? You the man? And D Wade was big enough to be like, I'm gonna take a step back. You got it. Who's gonna be the man on that Dubs team if he joined it? And is he, like, him and Steph have a great relationship, but they're not boys like him and D Wade. So how would that work? Like, I think he would do it, but I'm kind of wondering how it would work because he has to be the man. Like, what you think?
I think it'll cause some friction somewhere.
Yeah,
That's
you know
what
what
I
I'm saying?
think.
Like,
With too many, you've seen it before with too many stars on one team.
right.
Yeah, somebody ego gonna get in the way.
Especially that 04 Fakers team.
Or if they,
Karl
right,
Malone in them.
right, or if they, I mean, they're at the point where they're older now, so it's just like, listen, let's just work together, get this shit done, get this chip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can get and lay back.
Yeah.
So
Maybe so.
yeah.
I mean, and it would definitely be it wouldn't be no figuring the shit out on the fly. They both old.
Yeah.
So, like, if they were to do it, the first year they come together, they would expect to win. This ain't no, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna be here for 2-3 years type shit. Like, they want to get that shit and knock it in, knock it out. So
Right.
I don't know. I hope it don't happen because it'll just be like when it won't be the same because they were younger when that happened. But I think it would make both of them look kind of weak that y'all got to jump on, y'all got to play with each other to win another one. Like that's where y'all can't retool y'all teams or get younger talent to help refurbish y'all. Like I don't know, but I gotta. I don't know if you knew this. I gotta say this because I'm a big fan of this dude. He was a sports broadcasting icon. Did you know Greg Gumbel?
Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah, bro. Like I was sad about that. Did you know? And I didn't know this. It made sense though. He was the first black man to call the Super Bowl.
No, I didn't know that.
He was the first one. Like, bro, he was the first. I think, and he was the first black man to have other major sporting events. Yes, thank you, Just, and thank you, Justin. That's my EP right there. He had a good one. It was super sad with Greg because he had so many milestones and he did things that nobody else has ever done, especially for us as a people. And then before that, I think Ricky Henderson died. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear about that?
No.
Like, yeah, he died of was it lung cancer, Just? What was it? I think it was pneumonia. The man died of pneumonia.
Yeah.
Yes, and maybe he had it, he didn't take it serious, and pneumonia is good for that. It will take people out who don't take the shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to, when you get pneumonia, don't play with it. Like, you can fuck around and have walking pneumonia. And walking pneumonia will kill you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother.
They say he was the first African-American announcer to call play-by-play of a major sports championship in the United States when he announced Super Bowl 35 for the CBS network in 2001.
There it is. And that's the one where we started our rise. New England stand up. Patriots, baby. Back when we ran shit. When we were starting to run it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he called that. And I think he called the game that really started it off, the snow game with us versus Oakland. Because it was in New England, and if you remember that game, that's the game where they actually made a 30 for 30 with this, and a goat and what's my man in the corner for the Oakland Raiders went to Michigan with goat, and he was on that Raider team.
What year?
2001. That really good corner. Oh my God, why am I drawing a blank? You know who I'm talking about. It's right on the tip of my tongue. He was one of the greatest corners in the league. He played for the Raiders back then, and he went to Green Bay, and he had a great career in Green Bay as well. He just went to the Hall of Fame. It was in that play when they said it was a
damn.
Yeah. What's his name? God bless it. Played for Green Bay. Played for Oakland first. Was really good. Oh shit! Went to Michigan with the GOAT. I think he was a Heisman contender. Like, What is his name? Anyway,
Eric Allen.
no. Greg Gumbel called that game too because that snow game is when
It was Eric Allen, Charles Woodson.
Charles Woodson. Thank you. You had it. Charles Woodson. It's Charles Woodson. Thank you. Let me get the goddamn sounder. Thank you, Charles Woodson. That would have drove me crazy. So Charles Woodson, Greg Gumbel called that game. And if you want to watch something dope, watch the 30 for 30 with him and Goat talking about that play in that game because that was a play where it was obvious. It looked like it was a fumble by Brady or when they hit his arm when he threw the ball, but they said he wasn't going forward with the pass. Yeah, so I love.
I remember that. I remember that.
That was us keeping the ball right there on that position. I'll never forget this, bro. I was down at Hooters.
That was
in Union
controversial
Station.
as fuck,
bro. It was because in all rights they shouldn't have had that ball, but they were able to keep it and score, and then they went into overtime, and then the rest is history. Yeah. But yeah, man, got to give it up to Greg Gumbel. Got to give it up to Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson is one of the greatest baseball players ever. He still has the stolen bases record that will not be eclipsed, and whoever breaks that, I want to be around to see it because that will be. I mean, my man, he is 1,000 ahead, like 11 or. Yeah, he's at least 1,000 stolen bases ahead of the next closest dude. Yeah. Ricky Henderson. So nobody's messing with him. That's it. We about to get up out of here. What do you got? What do you got before we burn?
Roll that shit like that shit. Smoke it, man.
I know that's right. That's what I'm sure about to do that. All right. So before I dip, I gotta say this. I got this shirt on. I always wear this shirt. Right. YouTube, IG. Y'all see it? Boom. Got the numbers on it. I always wear this shirt at the same time of year because it is a very, very significant date. And it has it on the back of my shirt. And I love this shirt because on December 26, 1964, we made history ever with Casey Jones, one of my favorite Celtics, because this dude was the coach of the Celtics when I was a kid in the 80s and won all those championships. Casey Jones, Sam Jones, who is from St. Louis, by the way, St. Louis's own, Satch Sanders, Willie Knowles, and the most winningest NBA player ever, and the first black man to coach in the NBA, Mr. the great Bill Russell, where the December 26, 1964 was the first all-black starting five in the NBA. So that's why I rock this shirt, because I've had different episodes.
That's their numbers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Has all their numbers and shit. What is it? Sometimes the show will actually fall on the 26th, so I really love that. But anytime right around the 26th, I wear this shirt because if it wasn't for these five brothers right here, I don't know if you would have been if your coach at Temple,
Chaney,
if John Chaney would have been where he was, if John Thompson would have been where he was,
right.
If Goat would have been where he got where Magic got to go, where Dr. J got, like it all started from these cats right here. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I really love these brothers. What else can you say about Bill Russell? I mean, it's Bill fucking Russell.
Right.
Like
that's a legend.
That's an icon. You know what I mean? And again, y'all, he was the first black man. He was at first I thought he was the first black man to be a head coach in North American sports, but he wasn't. The first one was actually in football years ago. Back in the 30s in the first pro league, and that brother, his name is Fitz Pollard. Fitz Pollard is amazing. That brother was a star quarterback, and he was so good they made him the player coach. And this was back in like 1929, some shit. Dang. Like dude was cold blooded, and he gets a race from the history books. I'm probably gonna talk about him next month because Fritz was the man. But he was the first, and Russell was the second black head coach in North American sports. So got to give it up to him. Got to give it up to these brothers because if it wasn't for these five. So that's where it's at. That's where I'm at with it.
History lesson.
You know what I'm saying? We got to have it. What was your I'm not going to do a marijuana minute because I'm about to go with my boy and watch football and blow some. What was your favorite marijuana strain this year? Do you have one?
Mine, Cartel Kush.
There it is.
Be on the lookout for that soon, and trying to get it in cookies. But it's going to be at Nice Guys, and then there's the other one on I think it's on Hampton and Gravois. I forgot the name of it.
Oh, when is it gonna be there?
February 26th. My son's birthday.
Cartel Kush, y'all better get that shit. And I know that motherfucker. Bring some next week.
Gotcha.
Please, because we have to blow that shit. We have to blow that. The one thing I know about this man is a cannabis enthusiast and connoisseur and aficionado like I am.
Been smoking since 5.
Yeah, since 5.
And my pop got me high at 5 years old.
5 years old. Wow.
Word of God.
Some would say that's child abuse.
I got a crazy story about that. You got.
Oh my God! Why you hit me with some dope like that when we ended this show? Yo, always. I swear to God. You know what? Fuck it. Next week we just gonna interview you about that.
Cool. We can do that.
That's gonna be. We got to get it out. We got to do this.
We can do that.
Next week we interview Rebel. Okay, so tune in. And yeah, y'all see how long the hair is? Yep, it's dumb long. I don't give a fuck. My barber pissed me off. This goofy motherfucker wanted to vote for Dump twice. And
so he would have got his hair cut.
You know what I mean? And this time he was an asshole about it, talking about, yeah, I voted for him, and I got places to go, so when time you coming? This is all through a text message. So I said, man, fuck you. And I'm going to find somebody new. There's a million goddamn barbers in St. Louis, and I'm going to find one, and I got one right now. Once I link up with him and get a cut, and y'all will know who he is. But all I just want to say is my favorite this year was White Durban. I really think that was dope, but make sure y'all check out that Cartel Kush, February 26th. Make sure y'all check it out. We're going to promote the shit out of it on the show, so you ain't got to worry about it. But yeah, White Durban to me was great. I got that when I was in DC. I got some of that. I got something similar to it when I went home to Springfield back in April. So I really love that strand. I want to get more of that. And hey, Montega said it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Roll that shit like that shit smoking.
Smoking.
You know what I'm saying? We're about to go watch some football. Basketball's popping tonight.
Oh, y'all playing the Pacers today?
No, we already played the Pacers. We beat them yesterday, bro. It was not a game. We beat.
I thought y'all played them today.
No, yeah, we played them yesterday. It was so, bro. I recorded the game, and there was so many other good games last night. I didn't even watch it, like, cause we blew them. I mean, blew them out. It was there was no reason to watch that game. Like shit, Minnesota Houston was more interesting. Shit, or it was a bunch of good games last night. I watched them and all of them. But yo, we out of here. Keep smoking, keep hooping. We'll be back next week. We finally interviewing Montega Rebel, and we're gonna talk some more basketball and cannabis. Keep smoking, keep hooping. We out.
And I got Travis Hunter news.
Oh man. You bet, man. Right, and he said I forgot to mention that because you said you was rapping with Travis Hunter earlier this week. You better bring that up next week.
Gotcha.
Don't forget it. Yo, we out.
Y'all gonna see.
We need a basketball team in St. Louis. St. Louis needs an NBA team ASAP. NBA team, come to St. Louis. We out. Peace.